Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some new cookies from Voortman Bakery. These have 25% less sugar. We have the chocolate chip cookies, the oatmeal dark chocolate chunk cookies,
oatmeal raisin and coconut.
These were $2.49 each at Kroger, and we did find these in the cookie aisle at Kroger. So they weren't on a special display or anything like that. And it's funny because Vortman had just sent us a free bag of their new wafer cookie, and they never even mentioned these being new. And then we went in Kroger, and I mean, these are new, so I'm surprised they're not sending these out or hyping them up. You know, even like sending an email saying, hey, these are new. But they didn't send an email. Just so you know, I was going to try to take these and buy their full sugar version and compare them, or do a blind taste test or something to see if you could taste the difference. Our Walmart did not have any of these available in the regular, like we have less sugar, but we don't have any regular ones. Every one of the cookies that they had in packages like this were different from these. They were not, like, they didn't have chocolate chip. They didn't have oatmeal. They were all different.
Like a lumen or whatever.
Yeah. So
making that up.
Yeah, so there was no way to compare them.
Do you
so
think
just,
they're replacing them with the 25% less sugar?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or Walmart just didn't have them. I just don't know. But before somebody requests that, I already looked. So this is what we're doing. So 25% less sugar, perfectly sweet chocolate chip cookies baked with real chocolate. No artificial colors or flavors. Let's see. These are made in Canada. Voortman's all from Canada. America's Bakers. 12 servings per container. One cookie, 19 grams, is 90 calories. It has 5 grams of sugar per serving. It says the leading cookie contains 12 grams of sugar.
I wonder if it's like
per 30 gram serving. Voortman chocolate chip cookies contain 9 grams of sugar. So where at regular cookies you get 12 grams per 30, this one has 9 grams per 30. So you are saving a little bit. Okay.
The leading brand makes you think it's like Chips Ahoy or something.
I bet they are.
I mean, I don't know.
Chips Ahoy. I bet they are. Okay.
They look nice.
Look at that. So you don't even have to pull it back.
No.
You could, but if you keep pulling, it uncovers the next section. So normally when
it's sealed, each individual section is kind of like sealed up.
Yes, normally, I love this. Normally when you have these pull tabs, you know, like Oreo or whatever, they go all the way across. This one is done section by section. So like that one, and then you get one more. Like that. Isn't that cool? I think that's neat. It's the little things that please me.
These are a soft cookie. Here, you want to break it in half so you can see.
Oh.
Yeah, they're a soft baked cookie. You give me one with a lot more chips than you.
No, I got some.
I'm going to say something first off. All soft baked kind of cookies have the exact same kind of underlying flavor. Every one of them.
Our audience agrees with you.
Oh, really? Every one of them tastes the same.
I agree with you. But our audience, they have let us know in the comments
They taste them too?
Mm-hmm. That chewy cookies, that they're not good. And we don't know who's buying them.
They have a weird, it's an odd flavor. It's not a bad flavor, it's just odd. It's weird.
I've gotten to the point where I'm in the store, and when I see some people pick certain cookies,
you want to tell them?
I'm like, please, yeah, I'm totally judging because I don't want to get to be that person, but I'm like, oh, those are the people that are buying those cookies, you know?
See, I know something that somebody was looking at something new, nothing to do with this at all. somebody was looking at something new, like, ooh, this is new. I wonder what this is like. And the temptation was to go, don't buy them. They're not any good. You're wasting your money.
You're
go
wasting,
buy these.
yeah, I know. You want to say that, but then
because then you'd get punched.
Yeah, we would never do that. Now, if somebody were to ask,
we've had people ask us,
hey, have you ever tried,
Yeah.
you know, if we've been standing like in front of ice cream, and
Looking
have
at
you
stuff.
ever tried that, or going through the checkout when we're buying something,
Mm-hmm.
what did you think of this? And we're like, oh, this is the first time we're buying it,
right.
or
that was really good.
it was really good. Yeah, so this, I'm like, I've gotten to the point where we're in the cookie aisle, I'm like, who's buying those horrible cookies? Because they
And
keep making them.
all these soft cookies taste the same.
Yes.
It's not horrible.
I don't think this is as bad.
It's not. It still has that flavor, but it's only slightly offensive, not completely offensive.
If you know, you know. If you don't buy that chewy
soft batch cookie.
yes, then you probably don't realize it. But they do have an artificial flavor to them, and
Something.
it's whatever they are putting in them to make them chewy, because the regular ones don't have that
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
The regular, like the Chips Ahoy, the chewy Chips Ahoy.
Tastes like a
Have that artificial flavor. You get a regular Chips Ahoy cookie, it doesn't taste like that at all.
so these suffer from that same flavor.
Yes, and it doesn't taste like a natural chocolate chip cookie at all.
It doesn't have. Of course, they're going for the less sugar. I don't think that really made much of a difference, although it wasn't a super sweet
No,
cookie at
it
all.
wasn't as sweet.
But I think I could live with it. But it didn't have that flavor about it.
Right.
If
No.
they'd made it a traditional crunchy cookie with less sugar, I think I would have been fine with it.
But nowhere on there does it say
No.
soft, chewy. Nowhere on there. So when you see those, honestly, you're probably in your head thinking this is going to be crunchy like a Chips Ahoy.
I thought it would
cookie.
be, and then you can't tell from looking at it.
I would too. Yeah, you don't know. They're soft batch. So for me,
Well,
that is a total buy.
I'm looking to see if it says anywhere on there, but it doesn't.
Same thing with these. Ooh, I love being able to see the oatmeal.
it doesn't
This,
say.
get out what you want. This is the oatmeal dark chocolate chunk.
Well, they all stick together. That's the key that you know they're soft.
And so those do too?
Yeah.
Oh. Oatmeal dark chocolate chunk. One cookie is 90 calories. Same information. I do like the chunkiness of it.
That is better because that flavor still comes through. It's weird. That flavor is still there, but the oatmeal helps to cover it up a little bit.
It does have a lot of, if you like a lot to chew on.
The oatmeal's really
Yeah.
chewy. And it's got lots of chocolate in there too.
Yeah, it really does have a lot of, and it has like the bigger pieces of the oats. It's not all like finely ground. So you do get the pieces of the oats. There is a lot to chew with that. I do get the flavor of the chocolate itself.
Yeah, it's really nice chocolate.
This one is better than the
It's better.
chocolate chip.
It is a darker chocolate too. It's not a super sweet chocolate, which I guess helps.
Yes, there is a little bit
Keep
of
down
a
the sweet.
bitterness to that chocolate. It is darker, yeah.
And again, it does have that same funkiness.
Yeah, it honestly, for me, the dark chocolate is what's lingering, and it's just not my kind of chocolate. That particular dark
Yeah.
chocolate.
I'm looking forward to these because I like oatmeal.
Oatmeal raisin, baked with real raisins.
I'm guessing this is going to have a little bit of cinnamon in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it should. Most oatmeal raisins do. Yeah. I
You can smell it. Yeah. Cinnamon, yeah. 90 calories, same information. You definitely taste cinnamon.
There's the raisins too. That's the best one so far because the cinnamon and the raisins really help cover up that weird flavor.
The cinnamon, though, is a very raw cinnamon.
It is like a raw
So you have to realize
shaker cinnamon.
you're getting less sugar, so that cinnamon flavor is really amped up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't mind it though. Compared to the other two, I would buy that one. Potentially.
I'm going to say something. You can agree or disagree. You might not agree. The cinnamon in these tastes like dentine gum.
I can see that.
That's what the cinnamon tastes like.
Yeah, it's not that spicy, like hot, but it has that similar flavor.
If you've ever had dentine gum, the cinnamon, that's what that tastes like. So it's different than, it's more like a candy cinnamon to me than it is like a...
The aftertaste especially.
Yes, absolutely. You feel like you've had candy cinnamon. Like even one of those cinnamon discs, but you don't have any heat with it. There's no heat, just the flavor.
I can see that.
But that's kind of odd having that cinnamon flavor in a cookie like that.
While I was eating it though, it tasted like just a container of cinnamon you get in your spice cabinet. And then it kind of developed into this kind of, I guess that mixed with the raisin.
I guess so, but that's what it tastes like. I just want you to know that's what it tastes like. That's my favorite so far.
Yeah, because a lot of that funky flavor is
covered up with the cinnamon.
So you have to you're giving up either you have the funky flavor or a little bit of the funky cinnamon.
Yeah. Okay.
I could eat those.
These are the coconut.
Very pale.
Yeah, they are pale.
I thought they were going to be a lemon cookie when I was looking at the picture.
They're a lighter shade of pale.
And they're very thin.
Coconut cookies baked with real shredded coconut. Same information.
You get the coconut, and the coconut's all through there. You can really taste the flour or whatever they use to bake them.
I was gonna say it tastes a little buttery to me.
I don't get a butteriness. I mean, I can maybe see that a little bit of that flavor. It kind of reminds me of a sugar cookie with coconut mixed in with it.
Yeah, but a lot of coconut.
I don't get the funkiness that I got from the first two though. That little bit of weird. Well, yeah, I do a little bit.
I actually like that.
I don't mind them, and I love coconut, but I like a sweeter coconut.
I like that, and I could get used to eating those. I do like the amount of, it reminds me of one of those coconut candies, just where it's like compressed coconut.
Yeah, little coconut patties or whatever.
Except there's, it doesn't have the sweetness level.
Yeah, it's more like a raw coconut.
But I actually do like that. I like the texture of it. Yeah, it's, I think
That'd be my number two.
Because there is so much, I like to have that extra texture in there. I'm gonna pick, which, okay.
I would not buy the first two at all.
No.
The first two, the chocolate chip and the dark chocolate oatmeal.
Why neither?
These have that same soft batch, that funky, weird flavor. So I would not buy either one of those. You wouldn't either. So we'll put those on the side. I would get the oatmeal raisin as number one, and the coconut would be number two. But if these, I mean, truthfully, I'm not buying either one of them. But
no, honestly, for us, I wouldn't buy either one of them either, just because there's so many other cookies out there. I would rather have the Voortman Bakery wafers.
The wafers.
I love the wafers. They're absolutely delicious. So I would rather just stick with the wafers.
Yeah.
But
if you had to pick one of these,
I'd go with the coconut, I think.
The number one?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I do like
I like it too.
all the pieces, and I do like the flavor of the coconut. But then right after that, I would go for that oatmeal raisin. But I just want you to know it is a candy cinnamon.
Different.
Yeah, it's different.
The coconut I would have probably picked more if it had been a regular coconut instead of reduced sugar. That way it would have been sweeter, because I like sweet coconut. So if it had been a regular coconut cookie, I probably would have picked it. But since it's not as sweet. It's kind of like that raw flavor. So I'd pick the raisin, because the raisin adds a little sweetness to it.
I'm glad we reviewed these, because we could at least tell you, if nothing else, they're all soft. Yep. And it doesn't say that. You don't know that going in.
Yeah, you would know by looking at the picture on the front.
No, you would not know that. You would think you might think these are thin, crispy cookies that you can dunk in your tea.
They kind of look that way.
And yeah, they do. I never in a million years expected them to be the chewy cookies, and that is what they are. So you just need to know that. So $2.49 is not a bad price.
No. And if you're looking for something less sugar, buy one of these.
Yeah, for me, it's just like I said, I'd rather have the wafers because I think they're
the wafers are
incredible.
good.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.